This is the lesson 6.5 step notes, and this is the big justification piece here. Here are the steps we're going to use to try to determine if the two expressions are equivalent. So what it tells me first is to copy the left side of the equation into the top line of the table under steps. So I'm seeing if this turns into this. So I'm going to copy that. 5, 3x plus 4 plus 10. Then it says write given in the top line under the justification. So this was given to us. So 3. Simplify the expression on the left. When I look at this, what do I need to do to solve here? I need to use the distributive property right here. So 5 times 3x is 15x. 5 times positive 4 is positive 20. And the 10 comes down. So what did I just do? I used the distributive property. And it was the distributive property of addition, of multiplication over addition. So I'm multiplying, and it's going over an addition sign. Okay, then it says to repeat steps 3 and 4 until your expression is completely simplified. When I look at this, I now have to look at, can I combine any like terms? Well, there are no other x's, so that's it. But 20 plus 10 is 30. Now this is completely simplified. So what I just did was combine like terms. But I really do want to answer the question. So the last thing it asks me to do is determine if they are equivalent. I was able to turn this into 15x plus 30. So are these equivalent? I can see, yes, they are. Okay, we're going to follow these same steps with several different questions. So again, step 1, copy the left side. And notice I really kind of space out my work, makes it a lot easier. And now it tells me to write given over here. So what's the first thing I need to do? I am using the distributive property of multiplication. Distributive property of multiplication. This time it's over subtraction. So right here, a negative times a negative, positive 12x. A negative times, again, remember we're going to see that as a negative. Negative times a negative, positive 32. Bring down, bring down. Now can I do anything here? Well, I see I have x's, I have numbers. So I can combine like terms. So I'm going to start with my x's. I have 12x minus 4. I can do 12 minus 4. I get 8 x's. Now I have a positive 32 plus 8. 32 plus 8, positive 40. So now I'm going to look so that I answer the question. Are these the same? No, they're not. There's a difference between positive 8x and negative 8x. So these expressions are not equivalent. Now let's try this with some division. So again, same steps. I'm going to copy the left side. Negative 4x minus 10, all of it over 2, plus 9 minus 3x, all over 3. That is all given to me. Now I see I have the distributive property of division. And in both cases, it's over subtraction. So I'm taking negative 4x divided by 2. Negative divided by positive, that gives me negative 2x. Now again, remember, I'm going to see this as negative 10 divided by 2. And negative divided by positive, negative 5. But now I have to do that again here. 9 divided by 3 is positive 3. And now it's negative 3 divided by 3. A negative divided by positive is negative. I get 1x. I don't need to write the 1. When I look here, I need to combine like terms. So I have negative 2x minus x. I'm going to kind of write that up here, negative 2x minus x. So when I'm thinking about this, this is just like adding the inverse. My signs are the same. I find the sum, and this is like a 1. So I get negative 3x's. Now I'm putting these two together. It's negative 5 plus 3. Bigger absolute value is the negative, so my answer is negative. Signs are different. Find the difference. So I get negative 3x minus 2. Have to look to see if they're the same. I have to answer the question. So yes, they are equivalent. Okay, last one. Rewrite. And you might want to try solving this one on your own and then resume the video. So the next thing I'm going to do is distribute. So it's the distributive property of, this time I'm multiplying, and it's going over an addition problem. So I'm distributing right here. Negative times a negative, positive. Negative times a positive, negative. Bring down, bring down. Now I'm going to combine like terms. And I always start with my variables first. So 21x minus 10x. 21 minus 10 gives me 11x's. Now here's where I have to be more careful. Negative 14 minus 6. So you might want to write negative 14 minus 6 off to the side. Change it to an addition problem. Signs are the same. Find the sum. Greater absolute value is negative, so I'm getting a negative. Find the sum of their absolute values, negative 20. Now I need to make sure I answer the question. Are these the same? Nope. So they are not equivalent. So we have to make sure we're really solid on all of our negative and positive rules from the past couple chapters.